The following segment contains a short scene that could be upsetting to some viewers.
Fix it in five, fix it in five, fix it in five, fix it in five.
Separation, desperation, instigation, agitation, information, help the nation.
Fix it in five.
Welcome to Uganda, part of Africa. You are watching Fix It in 5.
Fix it in five. Love and neuroscience find a way to make them jive. Fix it in five.
Who's this one from?
I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it's from David in Uganda. That should be interesting. Triska.
I emailed Lynette and told her, I found this girl that really does need your help, but the mother does not even know the diagnosis of her daughter.
We need information, help the nation. Fix it in 5.
So Lynette told me, take a video and take pictures and send me the video and send me the picture.
Triska, help. That's very cute. Oh, here, Steve, can you put this with the other ones? Dar'll flick it. Aww, she's so cute. I love this old lady. Look at where they live. I don't know, Steve, this family in Uganda looks really needy and interesting. Would you be willing to go to Uganda? Check them out and get me some footage other than this. Aww. What do you think, Dar? Yes, I'll fly you there. Of course I'll fly you there.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No. Rainbow.
Man. Oh my gosh, look at all that stagnant water. Well, it's no wonder she got malaria. They drink that. I would love to go. I was in Kenya once. Actually, the Kenyan memory, I drank cow's blood. Oh, it's stopping. It's stopping.
Remove the clotting agent.
I'll drink the liquid, but not the clotting stuff. Is it salty? Because our blood is salty.
Yeah.
Is it salty?
But we add some sugar.
Okay, I might not be able to do this, so I'm going to try.
Oh.
Why did the young
No,
one...
this one is for the young one.
Yeah, just take. Taste.
Like sweet tomato juice. Okay, who wants? That's enough for me. Finished. Hopefully it's not quite that challenging. What do you think, Dar? Should I go to Uganda? I think I'll go. starting to love this brain. You can't go with me, you know. That's way too dangerous. Do you think the brain wants to go to Uganda? I think we should try it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
The following program is appropriate for all ages and sensory friendly.
Missed the plane in Germany, ended up sleeping in the airport in Germany, finally get to Uganda, and the crate with the brain comes out and it's completely crushed. Which was a problem because for this job, I needed my brain. My poor brain is a headache. So I'm a little bit trepidatious, you know, about going to Uganda, and I'm sitting on the plane thinking, what is the most important thing for this mother? Now, I don't know very much except what I saw in the video, but I do know. The problem with poverty is it gets in your head and think about the worry of how am I going to pay bills and you know, how am I going to help my child? I'm going to have to get her out of poverty somehow, or at least begin a life change. And the only person that I know in Uganda is a 25-year-old camera guy.
Don't stop on yeah.
I really have no idea how I'm going to do this. We don't really help very much if we just come and make a show and leave and don't leave her with a life solution. I was going to have to find one. So we're going to do this thing.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
That's really cool. At this point, I don't know anything really about the child or the family except for that little bit I saw in the video. It's really important to me to not know very much because I don't want the culture or the knowledge that the family has about the child or adult that I'm going to work with to limit me and make me see things a certain way. So I stay naive until the day I arrive and start learning the language. Any pictures you take and I look fat or old, you discard. All right, you make sure. Now it's time for us to begin. I send the guys over to get some footage of what it's like before I get there, and I start learning Luganda.
What is she hoping that Lynette will be able to do realistically?
asobola ndowooza n'okunfunira akayumba ayinza okubeera akayumba olw'okubasikola mbeera asobola kufuna sente eza.
Now you see this house, eh? Mubeeramu abantu bameka muno?
Nga 8.
Family 8. Nedda si abantu, mulimu family mmeka muno mwene ennyumba?
Family mulimu 4.
4 families stay in this house. They are all different. They don't know each other, but they're not related. It's, you know, like, it's like you go rent a house. So they rented rooms within this house. So there are 4 families staying in here. So that's why she stays in that window.
When you don't believe a child is talking well, then you start to talk at them. And this seems to be universal with speech disorders. So one thing I'm certain of, without even seeing this family, is most likely the mom is throwing words at her and not waiting for her to respond.
Hi, Nando. How are you? Triska.
Sometimes that sort of behavior leads to meanness.
Po. Vaako mpisambe. Yakukuma. Akagenda kukuma. Kaina toyireekanye. Mahawa. Uswala msekere pabina. Hey. Agera kusekera uswale. Uswala. Sekere. Uswali. Nagaje jambeka kusekera. Hey. Aswadi. Idava. Sambi. Hey. Msekere.
Culture matters. Culture shapes your life, how you think, what you see. And it turns out in Uganda that, in fact, they think when you have a brain disorder, especially seizures or things like autism, for example, cerebral palsy, they think it's a curse, that it's witchcraft.
The following program is appropriate for all ages and sensory friendly.
Singa yesikana agweri esere bisinga atera okukomera obisenge muzaye kutirika okubirange tegende kozeze enkofu zonna zalina n'agamba ali mukawangalina okwogera okutegeera kwategeera naye obuzibu buli mu kwogera kuba tolina kyomugamba kyatategeera obuzibu bujjawo ng'amaze naye wabeera ng'otagudde talina kyali. Ai, Priska. Ai, Nyondo.
Pass?
Go.
Nalaba kikulu nnyo. Kasangambe nti bazze ngamba bannange. Ali ngamba oba kiki. Ngamba oba byakulimba. Nagaye mukama Katonda kino ki.
Kamukibuye kisi.
Sali triskanje.
No, awono ekiba kyagala ne.
You're really, really, really poor, because I've been really, really, really poor. See, what happens is you start perseverating on your poverty and your worries and your bills and how am I going to get food, and your brain is so full of worry that you can't even hear your child if your child does talk. So for all I know, this little Triska's talking. Well, and her mom just can't hear because she's too sad. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm on my way. I remember being in the van and it's like bumping through all the potholes. It was crazy. There's people everywhere. And I'm thinking, how am I going to control all the elements? I'm going to have to control the translator, control the cameraman. Get this blonde chick that came along with me, Relena. She was so helpful, but she's so blonde and so white, and I don't want her to be a distraction. So I'm like, Relena, do not look at the camera or the child.
I just called the guy and he said the chancellor is with you on Friday.
That phone call was like finding a treasure, a chancellor treasure. I mean, we need to connect, Millie. We have to follow every lead. I don't know what a chancellor is, but I know it's gotta be good. Because this is important. I think it might be a part of the solution for her.
Kandigabiddwa nga bamutowe. Jessica, Yon, Sokos.
We actually had to park in a community center that was close to the family that was gated to keep us and our equipment and money and everything else safe.
Do you recognize her?
No.
That's the girl. That's Triska.
That's Triska. Well, now we know. So we're there, and I'm thinking, get ready to be the sunshine. Get out there and find out what kind of brain disorder this little girl has. Hello, Triska. Yes. When I meet children, I get down on the ground, get at eye level, so we can really connect. In Triska's culture, the adults stay standing and the children kneel. Good to meet you. What's it got? I really messed that up when I met Triska, but it turns out that was okay because after all, I was there to belief bust. Oh my goodness, look at this. What did I bring? Oh. What have I got? Triska, nyambako. Oh, come. The first thing I notice is it's hard to keep her attention. Triska. So I pull out the bubbles. The second thing I notice is it's very hard for her to get her mouth to do what she wants it to do. Fua. Fua. Maybe you're a friend. Go ahead. Fua. Try again. Oh! We have to get closer. Please translate. We have to get closer and blow gentle. Mpolo. 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 The other child could blow. Triska couldn't. I was already onto something. Hey, Waka? Okay. Shall we go to your home? Please translate. She's like, that big brain is scary. Tugende. Is it Tuzanye? It's okay. You can say no. What's no? Neda. You can say Neda. Neda? 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 You want to see it? How is your mom? What'd she say? She's saying things to me, but the translator doesn't seem to understand her. I usually make words out of approximations of words so that I can help the children build them into real words, but since I'm working in a different language, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. Nede, okay, Nede. Nede, you don't have to come. I'll go see your mom. But she doesn't have to come with us. It's okay if we go ahead. It's better, actually. Let her feel like we're not making her do anything. Because we're not. Tugende. Which way? Tugende, Triska! Clearly, she thinks she's talking. All her gesture language is appropriate. She waved goodbye. She points when she wants me to do something. She's ordering me around. Nobody's understanding her. Neda? Neda, okay. Okay. Do you know what she said? I'm sorry, we don't know what you said, honey. Translate. Even when she does talk, her upper lip hardly moves. Come, let's go see. Let's go see. Yeah. okay, come. Jangu, Jangu, that means come. Hello. So good to meet you. Sanjuse? And Sanjuse Gwe Ane. No, and Sanjuse Kulaba, Kulaba. And Sanjuse Kulaba. I'm just learning. And Sanjuse Kulaba. And Sanjuse Kulaba. I will talk to your mom for a minute. Translate. Then we play. I would love to sit while I talk. There's room. That's so great. Where? Here?
The following program is appropriate for all ages and sensory friendly.
Oliompira. Okay. Ready? I check to see if Triska can catch the ball. Apparently not. She can kick it and she can throw it, but she can't seem to comprehend how to catch. So we work on that. Get it! Hands. No? Nada? Okay. Nada. Sambo. Is it Sam? Samba, not Simba. That's Yimba and Samba. She has two interests as far as I can see. Her ball and her pen. She carries the pen everywhere unless she's holding the ball. Nze? No, okay. Again, I'm losing her focus. So every time I lose her focus, I follow her interest. And in this case, it seems to be white skin and feet. So we go for feet. Ooh. It's very fun. The important thing is I have to hold her attention as long as I can and keep convincing her that hanging out with me is a fun thing to do. See, there I have pain. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of pain there. Do you want to know how that happened? Ow! The question is, can Triska exchange the small ball for her special ball? Does she love all balls or just this one? The big one or the little one? We have to set her up to use language, not to grab. If you don't say it right after me, she can't make a choice. So if I say like the big one or the little one and then she doesn't hear it, she can only pull from me and grab. So I'm trying, it's okay, but I want to help her to use her words, okay? Which one? Big or little? This one? Okay. When I leave, she's going to be playing with Mom, so it's really important to get Mom having a good time. Okay, so Mama and patience, or... Okay, all right, there you go. Okay, go back. Aba, Aba. Just The more fun she has, the more she starts to talk. When her words come out incorrectly, it's important to give her a physical representation of the mistakes.
Tell me what she's saying. Oh, hold me?
So, when she says hold you instead of hold the ball, I grab the man's hand and get him to hold me.
Okay, hold the ball. There we go. Duka!
Okay, so since I only have a few Luganda words, I think I'm probably talking at the same level as Triska is, you know, sort of a pidgin Luganda.
Is it Kazuku or Kazuka? Kasuka. Kasuka. Okay.
Triska's so good at gesture language, so I use gesture language. I stand tall and use the word up in Luganda.
Wincy. Wagulu.
Physically representing the language is better than a sign because that's just another language to learn. So saying what is better than giving them a sign for what. Common misconception is that you should be predictable. What I find is the more surprising I am, the longer I can keep the child's interest. So if they stop paying attention, I do stuff like stick the ball between my legs while I'm walking.
I'll put this one here. Hang on, right there. Okay.
See, you drew on her face. She's Lynette, so draw on my face.
Oh no! I got a pen face.
It helps you get whatever you want. Computer is good for your brain.
Neurofeedback for my brain.
Okay, what is she saying to her mom?
So before I ask her to do neurofeedback, I describe it.
Okay. Put something on your head and something on your ears, and you watch a computer. After tuzanye.
And ask nothing of her. I do that more than once.
One for me! Woo! Should mommy and I rest? Are we finished? No, should we rest? Rest. Oh, we're old.
It's really important to explain that when she quits, we quit.
We're gonna play catch slow like old people. Do you have any questions for me?
Kiwaliyo omukyala eyo mu America asobola okuwonya abaana abagwa ebigwa bava mu bbanga. Nawulira nga nasanyuka naye mu budde bw'okwagala okulaga nti atandika okutegeera ayogera n'alaga nti yatandika okulaga nga akolola n'asisiba n'atandika okulalambala wati n'amala n'abunduka bamujjanjaba ne mutwala ne bagamba ka bamukebereko ku bulwadde bw'ensimbu ne bagamba nti nga tebabuogwanga bwe muwa n'abeera ng'abeerawo bw'ati naye nga ezo zonna enkobe ezimuli
Django, in a minute. 1 minute. Tell her I'm listening to mommy first.
Triska jangu.
2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
Jangu otuule wano. Jangu.
Okay, just one person talks, okay? 2 more minutes. Okay, and please don't hit me. Okay. Just 2 minutes. It's okay.
Nga kino ekyenyi kyonna kyonna omuntu tasobola kimwanga agwa wano n'atiirika sobola mulekera muntu nti nkumiraako era n'agamba omwana we sijja musobola biki ganembeera awo mu mbeera eyo ng'enyigiriza kati namala nga bageta fenobabu olwagira ku fenobabu ne mujjako nga mbeera nga sina ssente za fenobabu nate nga muwaamu lumu na lumu n'ameera nga kwekuponera.
Okay. It's not good to give it on and off like that. We will try to reduce the seizure activity. The computers that I brought can teach the brain not to do that, but it needs to happen after I leave too. I'm going to try and set up a place for you to do that for free. Okay. I need to know, how did she feel on the Tegretol and the phenobarbital? Even while she was getting it? She still fell 17 times a day? Does she stop talking, stop thinking for a minute like this? Look at là-bas, là-bas. Does she do this?
And Triska. Ngamaze okugwa.
I suspect Mom never noticed Triska staring because Mom notices Triska more often when she's being interrupted. In these moments of quiet, she doesn't draw her attention. Okay. Hey! Did you wipe off my kiss? Did you wipe off my kiss?
The following program is appropriate for all ages and sensory-friendly.
I need to set up Millie with a doctor, a proper medical situation. On the other hand, without money, she's not going to be consistent with the meds anyway. And I actually don't know anyone but David in Uganda, so this could be a challenge. Computer is good for your brain. It makes you laugh. It makes you sing. It makes you do. Okay, it's okay. No, let her go. Let her go. Don't force. I'll put it on me. She has to see it. Ah, I have a computer to show you. It's fun. It's a new game. Mama, please tell Mom to let her come of her own accord. I don't want her to feel like she has to do it. Okay? It seems scary to her. I'll put it on myself so that she can see it and get curious. I never make children do this. They always do it. But if we push her, then she will feel like it's work. And I want her to think it's fun. Okay? Okay, see the EEG? Like in the hospital. Just like when the doctor listens to your heart, we can listen to the brain. She plays a game. Okay? And every time it eats, her brain gets better. Ah, come see. She can see. See, on my head. That's how I'm playing. Wait. Okay. I want your hands not on the computer, okay? Because it's for brains.
Don't,
it's okay. I'll do it. It's okay. There. Oh, you want to see Alec? Trying to keep the blue big, the yellow small, and the purple small. Your game is the ball. My game is the computer. And when you play this, your brain gets strong and you don't fall down. You want to try?
Do
you want to try? Do you want it on your head? Do you want to wear the earrings?
Take earrings, Priska.
You want to wear the earrings?
Earrings.
No? Yes? Nada? Neither? Okay. Put on the ear. I'll show you. I'll show you. It goes like this. It's okay. Don't please let me do it. Mama, let me. She just has to get used to it, Mama. It's okay.
Take a kuno kutu take a
You try. See, look. See? You want one on you? Yeah. No?
Take a kutu.
We could put it like this. Run it on there, on your finger. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll stop for now. Let's stop for now. Okay. Now you get, we'll go play. We'll try again later. This will work better if I'm by myself next time, so that she listens to me. Okay? You can be like in there. Is this okay? Is this okay? Okay. I only have so much battery, so we have to conserve. Because there's no electricity, right? Okay. Most important is to keep the connection and discover her interests. This is a present for you from my granddaughter. She gives that to you. Sometimes you look to me like you feel sad, and I'm not sure. So maybe it's cultural.
Ennaku yandiko naye nze nagaye kati kale kusaawa eno mpulira ssanyu kuba ndaba kye nali sisuubira mu bulamu.
She says she was feeling so bad before she met you, but from today she's just feeling so nice.
Wamanyi.
Your daughter is very, very gifted. I play with many children, and she's very, very smart. She just has one problem. The rest is from the one problem. Some of the way she plays is sort of autistic. Do you know this word? It means a behavioral problem where you don't want to look in the eyes too much and you play with the same toys over and over and over again, like how she is with the ball and the pen. It's a style. But it's just a little bit. And most of the children I meet, lots. And we still help them. Okay, so there's two things here, probably all coming from the seizures. The one is the brain, and the other is behavior. So these little things I'm teaching you will make a big difference. These small changes will make a very big difference.
The following program is appropriate for all ages and sensory friendly.
So, lesson 1. When she runs away,
Bw'adduka
just stop.
yimirira
Stay in place
yimirira mu kifo kimu
and wait.
olinde.
Ngaddusi.
She's surprised that when she runs away, she's asking, when she runs, should she just stand?
Not when she's running to the road or something. Make sure she understands I mean like around here when she's trying to...
Ategeeza ng'addukira wano endala yonna.
But if she's in danger,
Naye bw'aba ng'ali mu buzibu
grab her, bark, run,
oleka musike eyo
save her. It's okay.
asa obulamu bwe.
Okay? That when you run after a child, they are naturally going to run away.
Nti bulwajja bulwodduka bw'otyo aba agenda kukweyongerayo.
Plus, she likes to run, and she likes the chase game.
Ate okimanyi kino ayagala nnyo okumugoba.
Right? So you're trying to stop her, and she's actually kind of having fun. You go, Tiska, Jamba, Jangu, Jangu, Tiska, Jangu. And then she runs away. Just,
Bwe lw'omuyita yimirira mu kifo kimu.
okay, I was going to get your doll, but I guess you don't want it. Go back in the house.
Mpozi obanga amugaa nti bw'oyimirira nti noga wakiragala mbadde ngenda kuleetera ddoola eyo. Then ng'oyimira ng'oddayo mu nju.
Awo era akomawo.
Then she comes back, and then you say, and she says, I want my doll. You say, but you didn't come when I called you. I'll give you something else instead.
Ngenda kuwa ekyokuyigirako ekirala. Ekyokukolako ekirala.
Does this sound new to you? Is this a new way of doing it?
Kino kipya gy'oli.
So do you usually do it this way?
Kiro kikola bw'otyo.
Ebiseera ebisinga ayagala nnyo ssente kuba bw'omuwa
She
ssente
loves money.
abeera alina kudduka eri ku supermarket.
She wants to, when you give her money, she wants to
Ayagalayo
go to the
ice.
supermarket. So that she buys ice
Kati
cream.
bw'omuyita n'omugamba kwata ssente
So if you call until
ate n'omuzza ku birala abeera alaga asigala akugamba mpa ssente.
and then you give her
ngole
something else, she
ice.
insists on wanting the money because you called her for money.
And then what?
Awo n'okola otya.
Kati nze mulekera awo nga mulimbalimba naye tebamujja ku mulama ye waawo ky'obeera omulimbi era kyasigala
She
ng'akusaba.
says she keeps lying to her because she keeps lying to her, but the girl insists on having what she has called for.
What do you mean lying to her? What is she saying?
Like she keeps like distracting her.
No, don't
Because-
distract.
Because she called her for money and she didn't have the money in the first place.
Ah, okay, so that's not at all what I said. That's not at all what I said to do. Okay, so after lunch, we'll play after lunch, okay?
Ojja kuzaala nga mufudde mu kyemisana.
Okay? Okay. Okay, so you don't lie. You don't lie.
Togezaako mulimba.
If you want her to come back,
Bw'oba oyagala ajje,
right, what else would she come back for besides money?
bw'oggyeko ssente ki kiyinza omugamba nti jangu nkuwe kino n'akomawo.
Omupiira ogwo.
Uh-huh.
Ayagala nnyo.
Absolutely.
She loves the
Ne peeni.
Yeah.
pen.
Agamba mpa peeni nkole waaka.
She says, give me my pen, I do the work.
Ne bebi bw'omuyitira bebi n'omugamba kwata bebi wo wuuno era asobola.
Baby, she will come back.
Okay, so we have things. We don't have to lie and say money.
So tokozesa ssente, tomulimba na ssente. She didn't understand that.
She doesn't understand? Okay,
She didn't get it.
okay. You call her.
Bw'omuyita
She runs.
n'adduka
You stay still.
n'oyimirira mu kifo kimu.
Jenga? Jengu.
Jangu
Jengu! I was going to play the ball.
n'omugamba yena kuzannya naawe n'omupiira.
If she comes back immediately,
N'ajja.
that was great. I love when you come back.
Njagala nnyo
You are so good.
n'omuwala
What a beautiful daughter.
n'omwana
You're the best daughter when you come back. I'm so old when I have to run. It makes me tired, and you loved me so much. You came back for me. It's important to understand that the compliments make the child strong enough to handle the corrections. You can't have one without the other. And you should have a lot more of compliments than you do of corrections. You practice it and see how it works for you. Because chasing her and being too strict will cause more seizures. So I'll teach you ways to push the stress down. And then I'll also use the computer to help her brain. When we work like a team, you and I, a team, then we can really help her.
The following program is appropriate for all ages and sensory friendly.
Many times with children, requested words are the hardest. Down? No? Nada? Okay, put away. What do you want? You can have it. So since the kids speak well spontaneously, the parents think the child is being ornery or defiant. They just can't say the word that you're asking them to say when you're asking for it. When you ask her questions, does she always answer? So you can see in her behavior that she's trying, but it won't come out. So now that you told me this information, it helps me know where to put the sensor next, to look for the spot. This is why we talk. Because when you tell me things, it makes me better at helping you. Okay. So for Triska, it appears that when you ask her to speak, it's hard for her to recreate in her mouth the proper pronunciation and the proper movement. So we're going to work with bubbles. It's a simple movement. She can do it over and over and over till she gets it, and it's got a built-in reward. Bubbles are fun. Yeah. You wanna try? Watch. Okay, go. Okay, watch. And I'm gonna use her friends to try and keep her interested. Fua. Woohoo! When I follow Triska through the window, I know I'm showing bad behavior, but it's important for me to behave like Triska behaves in order to connect with her. Later, we can worry about manners. Right now, we want to worry about speech itself. Sometimes busting traditions bugs parents. It's difficult for them to understand. The manners don't come first. The manners come second. The connection comes first. Okay, I'll do it on my head for a minute. Okay, wait. You can go. You can go. It's okay. Stay here. Not in the back room. Stay here. It's okay. You don't have to do it, but stay here. No. Sensory discomfort often results in non-compliance. Deal with the sensory, you deal with the behavior. Okay, you can go this way. You can go to mommy. It's okay, sweetie. It's just not room. And it is so common for children who can't tell you when they have to go to the bathroom to end up behaving inappropriately in public. We end up, as a culture, saying, look how inappropriate this child is. No. Stay here. When in fact, they just had to go to the bathroom and found the best gesture language to tell you that. Yeah, that's perfect. Mama's there. Oh, you have to go to the bathroom. Oh, okay, go. So often, the kids have a sensory problem or are completely uncomfortable, and it's seen as defiance. How do you say sorry? Insonua. Okay. Insonua. Because I didn't listen to her, so I should say insonua. Maybe they just need to pee. Or get a blanket and be warmer. Or cooler. Voila! Thank you. I'm sorry. How do you say it again? Insonua. Oh, Insonua, I'm sorry I didn't listen when you had to go to the bathroom. So she's gone pee, and now her sensory discomfort is gone, so she's more cooperative. Do you want to sit here? It's so common for kids that have a little bit of autism to want to take their clothes off. It's a sensory issue, and you can fight it and argue with it, or you can use it in a way. This is awesome. This is so good. In this case, her not having her clothes on and me asking her to stay covered kept her in one spot and made getting her to do the neurofeedback easier. Keep your body covered. The boys are here. Keep your blanket on. Make it beep. I really need the neurofeedback to happen for Triska because she has seizures, and we want to have a look and see how I can help her with a technology that works for seizures very often. But mostly, I'm using it to show her that if she does what I want, I'll do what she wants. In this case, what I want is neurofeedback, and that'll also help her, and it'll also make her feel better. So it's got a built-in reward. And that's the beginning of the exchange between people. Kiss her? Or do you want this on her head?
She wants you to breastfeed the baby.
Oh, okay. All right, I tell you what. You put this on your head and I'll breastfeed. Okay, hang on. All right. So we're breastfeeding the baby. Okay, are you getting ready to have this on your head? And so I can put this on your head. Okay, that's our deal. Okay, here I go. I'm gonna breastfeed the baby. Wait, you gotta do it. You gotta make it beep. All right, and I'm gonna breastfeed your baby. Oh, good baby. Good job. You're doing it. Goes beep, beep. It means your brain is getting stronger. Every time it beeps, you get a little bit smarter. Sing it. Every time it beeps, come on, make it beep. You get a little bit smarter. Every time it beeps, you get a little bit better. Every time it beeps, you get a little bit easier. For you to get what you want.
Every certain ways. Every time it beats, it gets easier to do the things that you want to.
The following program is appropriate for all ages and sensory friendly.
Sometimes a computer makes you feel relaxed
Kompyuta ekuwummuza bulungi
and happy
n'owulira essanyu
and loving,
n'owulira obwagazi.
so it's good. Bubbles again. Jangu, you want to blow? Okay, here. Fua. Triska, fua.
Fuwa.
It doesn't work as good. Blow like this. Gamba fua. Okay, gamba chovu. I'm going to stop and talk with your mom now.
Ebireko ne mmanyi.
And we're going to play again this afternoon.
Naye tujja kuddayo okuzannya olweggulo.
Okay?
Owulidde?
So let me talk to you about what I have seen so far. Number one,
Ekisooka
it was a very good morning. Very good.
makya malungi nnyo.
As for many children, it takes me to the next day to get them to let me put the sensor on. So we got it on in the morning.
Yep.
The therapy or medicine part of the computer is very weak right now because I'm just putting it on without worry. I'm wearing the ears and just plopping it on her head. And we will do it again this afternoon, and she'll get more comfortable, and I'll be able to get a better, stronger connection.
Kambuze ate singa abeera yeebase tekisobola kukola.
Yes, but it's not as strong.
Kati ku ssaawa eyo awo ku kompyuta eri wala gy'ataddeko ebadde ekutte ku mutwe era esobola okulaga nti ddala nsimbi y'emuluma oba.
Not in the spot I had it, I didn't see it. But every time I do it,
Ne bwe lwagiteekako
I will go in a different spot till I find it.
paka bw'anaagizuula weeri.
You see? Seizures usually here, 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 here. Usually. So I went here, no seizures. I'll go here. If there's none, I'll go here till I find the spot. Also, I'm with you for 5 days.
Ali naawe ennaku 5.
And we do two or three computers a day. This is important because with seizures, sometimes there's no seizure, and then later there's a seizure. When you go to the hospital for a test, if it's a good day, they won't see anything. If it's a bad day,
Olunaku nga lubi.
they'll see too much. In 5 days,
Mu nnaku 5
we have time to very carefully look and treat and look. So it's better.
kijja kuba kirungi.
They won't escape me.
Tajja gibulwa.
Okay, so maybe the seizures could escape me, but it's really important to engender confidence. Confidence improves performance. Look what you're doing.
Every time you eat, you get a little bit smarter. Every time you eat, you get a little bit better. Every time he eats, it gets a little bit easier for you to get what you want. Yeah, Gambi Mele, what's that mean? Okay, you want down? Okay, let her go, let her go. Goodbye. She might be hungry. Every time you use the brain computer, it burns glucose. The kids get hungry. Should we stop for lunch? Yes. Time to eat. Time to eat. Oh, thank you. Okay, so we get to lunchtime, and I noticed a few things. The first thing I noticed is that Mom isn't eating. And the second thing I noticed is she hasn't exactly made a spread of food. In fact, she hasn't even made me food. She just brought a plate for Triska to eat. Triska noticed the same thing. Yeah? And Triska offered to share. It was really touching. Touching or not, I was worried. As I took the first bite, I remember worrying that perhaps the sanitation wasn't good enough and that I might get sick. And this really came up for me when I took the first sip of water, because I had seen in the video they sent me all that stagnant water and where she gets her water from. And then I thought, well, I'm here to connect. I'm here to be with this little girl in the way that this little girl lives. So when in Rome or Uganda, you drink the water. Can I eat the meat? Yeah? No? That's for you? Okay. I'll try this again, see if she'll let me. Have some meat? Oh, I'm so lucky. I love the meat. Do it. Let me see you do it. Oh, don't do that. I don't like the hitting. I'm going to stop actually. Move back.
Tagala mukuba agenda kuviira.
Mpolo?
Tagala mukuba agenda kuviira.
Okay, Mpolo.
The following program is appropriate for all ages and sensory friendly.
Well, you do know you're not allowed to shoot my neck skin and make me look old, right?
No, you look 33.
See, Steve, that's how you're supposed to do it. Every time you eat, you get a little bit smarter. No? So you can get what you want. So when you took her back to the hospital, what did they say? Did he know that she was on phenobarbital? He didn't know. Yeah, so it's very possible. See, if you would have told him that she was on phenobarbital, he would have looked at the test differently. The phenobarbital changes the brain waves.
and she was told about the phenobab. Then the doctor told her to stop giving her phenobab, and the doctor gave her
This instead.
that.
Carbital. Okay, I'll look it up today. This isn't one I'm used to.
How do you fix that?
There are some types of seizures where she should not be using this medicine. Example, petit mal. She should not be using this medicine for petit mal, but if she is lying to the doctor doesn't know that. When she's on a medicine, we can still help her, but we won't necessarily see it because the medicine is doing its job. So tell me now, is she on any medicine at all?
Akabuguza yaŋŋambye enkyama malina ekyagenda kujja kati ekawungeezi k'eggulo saamuwadde ne ku makya simuwadde.
Families always take their kids off meds when they find out I'm coming to help. I never ask them to do that. You might send her into withdrawal.
Come again?
Withdrawal, it's when the brain changes trying to get the drug it's used to. Another problem with this medicine is that it can cause facial numbing, which could be part of the problem for Triska's difficulty in moving her upper lip and getting clarity of speech.
Nagamba mama kaako kajja bw'ate kati nga amaaso gatambula kati ogenda okulaba wembeera nga ndeeti nenziruka ne mubaka nga neesika mukutu.
That's actually good news
Ekyo kirungi nnyo, mawulire malungi ago.
because it means that she has what's called an aura, a telltale sign. It can be a taste or a vision, something that tells her she's about to have a seizure. You have to teach her when that feeling comes or that vision comes, sit down and clap her hands really loud.
Omutuuze wansi akube engalo ze nnyo
Or squeeze herself.
oba yeenyige emikono.
Because the sensory information can stop the seizure sometimes. Yeah? Or scratch her head. Or get lots of sensory. Come on, you can do it. But not too loud.
Naye nga towoggana nnyo.
Too loud will make it worse. The biggest trigger is stress. So if she's afraid, if she thinks she's in trouble, it makes it worse. That's why we use happy sound and why we try not to force. Because when you force or punish, she's more likely to have seizures.
Wabulwa omukaka oba n'omukuba.
This is difficult because you're her mother.
Kino si kyangu kubanga gwe maama we.
Okay. I have 8 children, and I know that we still will yell at our children.
Akimanyi nnyo ky'abaana oluusi olina obbaboggolera.
Okay, Kasuka. She never answers requests, but seems normal as long as she's controlling the play. So I stay surprising. By the time I ran over the hill, I think the cameraman was wishing that I would stay over the hill. They were probably pretty tired running around all day with those great big cameras on their shoulders.
The following program is appropriate for all ages and sensory friendly.
So it's the end of the day. And I tried to just leave in a nice, easy fashion. Goodbye, Triska. See you later.
No Saturday. No Juka. Saturday. I'll be back. Mwah! Bye. Bye, Triska.
Not make a big deal out of it, but culturally they make a big deal out of greeting and what do you call not greeting? Goodbying?
Bye. Bye. See you Saturday.
So Mom brought Triska out to say goodbye to me, and unfortunately that made it so that she ended up following me. Which led to getting in the van and then Mom dragging her out, only I didn't know that.
You can sit there for a minute. Okay. All right, you can turn them off.
I felt like we were finished the day. I told the cameraman, turn the cameras off. Next thing I know, Steve comes running and he says, Mom's dragging her and trying to pull her and, there's a big fight ensuing. By the time I get to them, Millie's already dragged Triska to the other side of the gate that's keeping us safe and leaving them in their very challenging environment.
Okay. Triska? Triska? I will come back on Saturday. Even if you cry, speak louder so she can hear you. Even if you cry, I still can't play right now.
So I tried to get Mom to be the fun person.
So you go, Mama's got the ball.
But Mom's just standing there with the ball like, I'm fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Instead of meaning it. And trust me, if you don't mean it, it's not gonna work.
Don't drag her. You don't need to. Okay, unlock this. I'll show her.
When you want to end something and pass and transition from one person to another, the fun person drops their energy, and the other person brings their energy up. So I got Mom to bring her energy up. I dropped mine. It was easy. I walked away, no problem.
It is very hard for parents to think that play has power, that you can get discipline from play. So as soon as I teach it, they hear it, but when their instincts are to control. Right? And whatever you used to do, you do. And if you used to drag them, you drag them. So that's how it goes.
I have no idea if in another 4 days I'm going to be able to help this mother stop beating and barking and learn to be fun and playful.
I'll turn that damn thing off. I'm so sick of having it in my face.
So now I have time to find out what a chancellor is.
What happens if I come into a home and I see something I've never seen before?
What happens?
What if I don't know what to do? That's the question.
Yes, that's the question. Okay,
right.
Let's go for that one. What would you do if something like that happened?
Actually, I would Google it. So where's my singers? Singers. Do we have a little Google song? I want to play with you a little bit.
Google ekuwa buli answer. Asomye n'atasomye bw'agenda awo ebibuuzo esobola obiddamu n'ebimuwa ku kompyuta kati eyo gy'agenda era asobola okugenda ku Google.
Okay, this is what's funny. I Google it, right? And so the reason I'm being silly a little bit is because that's how I work with kids. Fun. You have to be fun. So I Google it, and what happens? The brain rot as the... Oh my God! Guys, you didn't do your homework!
Abawadde oluyimba yagala bannange nawadde homework kiki nga temuyimba.
Okay, let's try again. Every time I say Google, you have to sing that one line. You ready? No, it's the brain brought us to Google Gods. I'll sing it. Brain brought us to Google Gods. How do you fix that? So every time I say Google, I want you to do that, okay? You ready? Okay. The problem is that I came to a country like Uganda and I thought, simple, you just Google it.
Brain
God, ask the Google God.
I think they're next to the speakers. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna try that one more time because we can edit. Okay, ready for this? I came to Uganda and I thought, wow, if Millie has a problem, she could just Google it.
The brain good, good. How do you fix that?
Okay, that's fine. That's good.
She flies to Africa, partakes of some bugs. She's helping brains while giving kids hugs. She came from America, there she ducked and weaved, flying fists of anger that Tourette's often leaves. A familiar sound comes from somewhere abroad, another crying soul with problems to solve. Away she goes again, people fear and people strain. Is it a bird, is it a plane?
Nah.
I'm just the lady that flies. It really is what I suggest because we live in an information age. And if you become informed, you will know much more what to do.
Fix it